Hello everyone and to all Filipinos mabuhay. This is Reina Solbachong and welcome to my channel. For today's video, I would like to share about the work visa application requirements in China. While many people from all over the world see China as a rising economy that plays next to the United States. As an economic miracle, it has shown great strength and ingenuity to make this country prosperous and very successful. Along with the unfolding of events, China has been a great place for foreign workers to land a job because of so many enticing opportunities and benefits. To start with your journey, you have to ask two questions. First, the documents that you should prepare, and where should you ask for additional information. Are you ready? Now let's get started. First, you must prepare your passport. This is the basic requirement. Your passport will let them know your real identity, travel history, and of course work history. If you have old passport, you must also submit that in case you had visas before or your work in other countries in the past. Second is your online application form, where you could accomplish this at cova.mfa.gov.cn. First, what you have to do is you have to choose the language applicable for you and which region are you located. So, after choosing the region, you go to your country and choose which consulate or embassy you would like to submit your online application form. Remember, if you chose Cebu in the Philippines, you must submit that in Cebu because they have a control number, and if you apply that in other place or in other consulate, it would be deemed invalid. So you have to remember that. Where you apply, you should submit also in there. This is how it looks like when you start your application. And now this is the online application form sample. You must choose or prepare the picture that actually suits the photo specification by the Chinese embassy. Well, it should be formal, it should have a white background, it should not be blurry, something like this. You can check that in their website into your respective country, and then after that you can accomplish your personal information, your plan to travel to China in this application form. It's quite lengthy, but I will try to make a video about this, how to accomplish it easily. Number 3 is your valid contract or guarantee letter from your employer, and this is a supporting document. So your contract will stipulate your salary, your working hours, etc., and other information that is related to your work and stay in China. Number 4 is your valid notification letter for foreigners' work permit. So this is how it looks like. It should be in English, and you should also have a copy in Chinese. This is really necessary that you have this. And your school should be able to get this in their local government. Aside from the notification letter for foreigners' work permit in English and in Chinese like this, they will also ask you if you have the work permit card. So you must be able to submit the card and the photocopy. This is applicable if you had a work experience in a different organization or school or company in China. Whether it's expired or not, you must be able to submit this to trace your work history. The fifth one is the COVID vaccination certificate. Right now, the unfolding of events of the world, it's necessary to remember that they will always ask if you are vaccinated. So this should be issued by the Department of Health Bureau of Quarantine or by WHO, and you must submit the card and the photocopy in the embassy. And if you are a Filipino, you don't have the yellow card, you can consider the vaccination certificate PH issued by the Department of Health. The next one is the copy of previous residence permit. This is only applicable if you had a previous experience in China. So this is an example. Maybe you ask, Reina, what is that? So residence permit will be issued right after you arrive in China. For example, I got my Z visa or work visa in September. I flew to China, and that visa issued by the Chinese embassy will only be valid for a month. So when you arrive here, you should be able to apply for residence permit, and its validity is in accordance to your contract to your company or school. So if you will be working in a year, so basically your residence permit will be valid for 1 year. Another is your previous Chinese visa. So maybe you tried going here as a tourist, as a dependent. You must be able to submit a photocopy and also the passport where you have this visa. Just a reminder to everyone, please make sure to indicate this in your email. Your visa type that you're applying for, applicant's name, and passport number. So for this example, I applied for dependent's visa. This is S1 visa for my husband and for my son. So in your case, you're applying for Z visa, you should be able to write here Z instead of S1. And then write your name. Remember, write your first name and then your last name. And then write your passport number. Another reminder is you have to put or type in your email text the purpose and estimated date of your visit to China and attach the documents that were mentioned a while ago. And this should all be in PDF or JPG format. Where should I ask, Reina, if I have additional information? Well, you can go to phchinaembassy@hotmail.com if you are a Filipino, or if not, you can visit your respective Chinese embassy's website to get important information, because there are some circumstances that we have specific questions, specific circumstances that we would like to address by the authority, which is the Chinese embassy. Well, we are all done with the work visa requirements in China. That's fast, right? So if this video helped you, please like, share to your family and friends, and maybe consider subscribing. And please, if you have any questions, content that you would like me to make a video about, like working in China, living in China, or anything China related, I will be very happy to read your comments and make those contents for you. Thank you so much, and I hope you like it. God bless you everyone, and see you in my next video, which is about how to accomplish Chinese online visa application form or COVA form. Zaijian. Thank you, everyone.